Hi, my name is Janet Berkowitz. I am a mental health consumer, and I am also a peer counselor working in the field of mental health. I define my life as making lemonade from a whole lot of bitter lemons. I rely mostly on the arts, and that is what has pulled me out of an extensive history of suicidal ideation and rage. I have been experiencing bullying since I was 3, and the suicidal ideation began when I was 8. So the arts became my savior as a child. Then as a teen, I discovered my passion from pantomime, dance, poetry, and all kinds of movement. I also discovered as a teen that I had bipolar disorder. So many years later, I had to finally surrender to getting mental health help. I had to enter day programs and finally a long-term treatment program. This is when I really became interested in working in the mental health field. I had wanted to, as a teen, I wanted to be a psychiatrist, but I had no ability toward chemistry. So as I discovered the love of the arts, I realized that was the gift I had to offer. I began a training as a mental health peer counselor, and then whatever trainings I could find, I grabbed hold of them, especially the assist training in suicide prevention, one of the best I've ever done. So they began allowing me at my day program to work with fellow consumers, teaching art and designing workshops. So eventually I became a RAP trainer, Wellness Recovery Action Plan, and I turned it into a project I call Rap Scrap. So we do scrapbooking around the RAP theory. Then I found from SAMHSA the 8 dimensions of wellness. So now I teach a class called You're in Charge, which puts the onus back on the consumer to take charge of their lives. And then I studied trauma and anger management, and I've been teaching classes on those themes. My favorite thing to teach is suicide prevention. I've created many creative arts workshops on that. I've also written a play about it, which is very whimsical. And I've done mime skits about mental health. All of this can be found on my website, creativecrisiscare.com. My show is called The Wizard of Is, and it's based on the concept that we always have a choice. Because in the play, I believe that I have no choice but to end my life. So I'm being put on trial to be shown that I do have choice. And that's also a lot of what has helped me, that knowing and that believing that. I'm writing a book on my history with suicide, and it will also be somewhat of a workbook to help people find their way out of that black hole. I call it Sua-Love, because after years of hearing the word suicide in my head, I had to change that up. So now, as soon as I get a little anxious about something, instead of hearing suicide, I automatically go to Sua-Love. And that has really helped me. I also work on the state level with different committees on suicide prevention, which is a great honor to me. I will tell you, however, that probably the most powerful program that aided me when I first got help in 1980 is the mental health players. I found them right after I got out of the hospital, and I loved the brilliance of this program, how we would do skits at different organizations that called to us for help with their whatever problem or issue they're dealing with. And I loved it because it's partially improvisation, which I love, but it has each skit that we do has a basis, a theme. So that really helped me. So this was a new kind of performing for me that I felt very safe with. And we still work together now on Zoom, and they are also sponsoring my show, The Wizard of Is. And I am very, very grateful to know them and Lynette, and it's a beautiful team. So I would say now at this point in my life, if I had to sum it up, it's really about the mastery of self-love. I have a whole large toolbox of ways that I keep myself in peace. And really a lot of it is loving myself even when I'm not in peace. It's all about accepting and loving myself no matter what's going on around me. And I'm very blessed to be here on earth, to be a part of these organizations, and to have found my way back by doing service. So that's me, Janet Berkowitz. Please visit creativecrisiscare.com. There's a lot to see on there, my mime skits, my show, and just my workshops and things. I thank God every day for my life that I still am here. Peace.